About 50 years ago, our school was shaken to its core with what is now known as the Bellport High School race riots. Despite its long-lasting effects on our school and community, not many people know about it today. Did you? Let's set the scene. It's 1969, and despite being desegregated, there were still many sharp divides between the African American, Puerto Rican, and white students. African American teachers were not employed, and Black history was not taught. Clashes within the student body, and clashes between students, teachers, and even the police became a part of daily high school life. There to document it all was a group of students with cameras given to them by the school.
I know his exact words, but he says, what do we want? Everybody goes, white power, let's hear it again, white power, hear it again, white power. Everybody goes, yay, and then somebody says, it's easy for us to be tough today, but we gotta be tough tomorrow.
This group of students came together in protest. The house of community resident Betty Polston became the meeting place for Black, white, and Latinx students to state their grievances and work to advance change. As a result of these meetings, a group of 150 Black and Puerto Rican students made formal demands to the school board, which included the elimination of separating bright students into special classes from slower students, setting up an office of school community relations, and changes in the school curriculum. According to a New York Times article, in response, many demands were promptly met. Was this the end to all turmoil? Certainly not. But with today as evidence, things are much better and safer, as Bellport High School now finds its strength in its diversity. Just as they did in the 70s, I asked some students to speak about how they feel diversity is accepted and celebrated here, and how they feel that the school provides resources and deals with the issues from diversity that still arise.
You know, there's just a wide range of different people around here, and I think that's good, and I think that helps benefit each individual person in this building, whether it's a staff member or a student. I feel like we all benefit from the different backgrounds and diversity throughout the district.
It's encouraging to know that even with the issues we have, we're just already starting, I think, with such an advantage having that diversity at all.
I always felt like this was a place where my own diversity had been accepted and is still accepted to this day, and that makes me feel amazing about myself.
I really want to say thank you to the teachers, because we got a big group of ENL teachers and ESL teachers that they work together for help us, and they are really amazing because they make you feel like that you're part of something, and that's really great for Spanish people.
There are like stuff they don't do before, and they are doing now. I think this is great, and the Mr. Hagan support us, and then the teachers we have.
If you do feel threatened and you want a place to go, then those safe spaces, aka GSA, it makes students feel like a lot safer.
I will say, even though the building itself, like the district, has people from communities of all different backgrounds, you still have a lot of segregation within the school, definitely by course level, and a lot of it I'm not sure is justified or necessary.
At the same time, I feel like in all the classes that I sit in all the honors classes and all the AP classes I've been taking, I don't see the diversity there.
A lot of people aren't aware of the power of gay slurs, and they use them left and right.
Teachers being like, Spanish people are bad people, they just go into this country to make bad things. I mean, we are not all the same. I know some Spanish people who are making bad things in this country, but they should be like not say the same for all people, because we're not the same.
Just because a stereotype says you're one thing doesn't mean you can't be another. You know, go against the grain a little bit. Be who you want to be and not who society wants people like you to be.
I definitely think in situations like that, we need to step up and we need to tell these kids that, hey, this is wrong and this is why. And we should be respectful for everyone, because everyone deserves that respect and they deserve to feel safe.
Do you feel you have a chance to be equal at Bellport in high school?
Yes. If we could get this system so that it would work for all and not just for a certain group, I think we can make it.